Alright, so here we've got the 12 volt AC system for, it's the China model that you see online, and we're gonna test it out. I was curious about it like a lot of other people were. Does it work? What is it actually? There's not much information on the websites. Along with actually when it gets here, there's not much information in the boxes either. So I struggled with just separating all the hardware to find out exactly, you know, what goes where. Once I got it all together, you know, got it ready to test it, and I just, you know, figured it was better to save you guys the headache of watching me mess around with it. But I've got everything videoed, and I can share that with everybody if they want to see the full install on it. It's actually pretty simple once you do separate the hardware and stuff like that. You just need to make sure you lube all your O-rings and stuff like that. I had no idea prior to this if the condenser was actually pre-oiled. That was a concern of mine because I couldn't see the specs on what type of oil, what, you know, anything was. So it was just kind of, you know, this is trial and error. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional with these AC systems. I'm just really curious about if it's something that we could put in one of our builds and what kind of, you know, volume it pumps out. So first thing I did was last night I pulled a vacuum on it. I got the system nice and dry. I got all the air and moisture out, and then I actually filled it up. It took one, you know, full can here of the R134A. You can get this at any local auto parts store and Home Depot, and that's another reason why I wanted to test out this system, because any you know, maintenance auto shop that's, you know, got an AC machine should be able to service this unit. That's why I'm looking at it, and the cost of it. It was $850 compared to a rooftop unit, and I've got this hooked up to just a Blue Top Optima AGM battery right now, and had no issues last night running it for 30 minutes off that battery. So I recharged it last night, got a full charge on it now, and I just wanted to share what we came up with and the numbers that it's putting out. So let's go ahead and we'll turn the unit on. Right here, I don't know what the you know, any of these buttons are yet, so I'm going to see if I could get somebody to translate it, or I've got an email in too, because I'm a little disappointed in the ad that I bought this from. It had all the vents here, they were white. I didn't have any of this crazy wild orange trim rings, and then along with this screen here, it was 2 dials, and they were also white. So I was like, that's not, you know, I could put this in a van and it would look good. Right now I've got something that needs a little bit of jazzing up. So, well, we'll show you what we got here. So it also comes with a remote, but right now I don't have batteries for it, so we'll just go ahead and power on the unit. And once the fan starts blowing here, I'll go ahead and read. So right now it's reading 61. So we'll give it a second for that to kick on. I'm already down to 49.5, and that's only about 30 seconds of running. So it's got really good airflow, and it's actually pretty quiet. That's the nice thing about it. We all know that the rooftop units are really noisy, and they draw a lot of power. So oh yeah, it's dropping fairly quick. So I'll go ahead and bring you on in here and show you the unit while it's running. So I've taken the back cover off of it. You can see in the pictures, here's the back cover. kind of wild. Like I said, that wasn't shown in the picture listing description, but you can see here, this is the electric condenser. You got your low pressure line, and you got your high pressure line here. Come over here, you've got your fan. And then you've got two wiring harnesses that come out of it. I'd say it's about 6 foot length. And as you can see, this is it. I've got it powered up here just off of a blue top AGM optimal battery. That's the only thing. Not hooked up to a charger, not hooked up to anything. And I was able to get half an hour out of it, but there's a close-up of the face that it came with. And I'll show you in the, I'll add the link and listing description and pictures of what I thought I was getting. So you can see that this is definitely doing its job. That's nice cold air coming out of this thing. So yeah, I would say that it's a pretty effective little unit, especially if you have a very well insulated van. But we're gonna do a little bit more testing before we go ahead and cut some holes in the van. But I figured I would just share that with everybody. If you've got any questions, I'll try and answer what I can. Like I said, I'm not a professional with these AC systems. Just something that I wanted to test out, I was curious about. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with, you know, the way that it works, functionality. However, like I said, the appearance of it was a little misleading now that it shows up. But I've got an email into the company, so I'm going to give them an opportunity to, you know, let me know if it was just a, you know, misshipment or this is just a newer model of some sort. Or they can even try and translate the screen from me. But normally when you buy from a manufacturer like that, they're just kind of setting the logistics up like an export company. So we'll see what kind of response I get back from them, and I will let you guys know. Thanks a lot.